Okay, more spells. Applies corruption 2. Corruption units take 1 damage per stack at the end of turn. We've got alchemy, yeah? Melee weakness and avenger. I want spells, man. We're trying to unlock stuff here. This is not too bad though. The guildmonger and alchemy. So that we can build dragon horde quite quick. Yeah, let's try this. It's not spells, but it might make us spell stronger. And we've got conjure. So we should be getting a bunch of horde very soon. Okay, Crown of Eternal. At the start of turn, fully healed champions. Yes, let's go for that. Also a new item. So the enemy units that appear on the upper floors are generally weak. Relatively weak. Let's put you up here. So we kind of want the guildmonger to die eventually. Eventually. Then we can get some horde from him. I'm just gonna drop alchemy, I think. We'll take that damage, it's fine. I mean, that was turn 1 and we already... well, turn 2. We already have 3 dragon swords. Isn't that nice? And we can just use the second one. Or we can get the gold. Gold or more dragon swords. Horde. I'm kind of torn, but I think dragon sword is better than a measly 50 gold. Let's just check. I can't look now. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Alchemy. Already had 5 dragon swords. I hate letting those little goblins escape. Apologies. This is a weird one. What is this? Put him in the front. Okay, let's put the rest on our hero. Come on, guys. I know you can kill him. You can do it. Should be dead now. Let's check. Yeah, he's dead. Make sure I use that ability. Now we're at 6. You should kill him first, then we're at 7. I think I'm just gonna cash it out at 7. Sup. Ow. That hurts. Let's see. Fire starter. Advance, apply damage shields. You need to do some damage to this thing. Let's do this. Yeah, I think that's a decent amount of damage. What do we have you on? Yeah, we'll get you. We got you. Yeah, I'm not gonna be that greedy that I'm gonna get another alchemy. Am I? I'm gonna be that greedy. Let's get that third alchemy. We're not gonna use wind blades. Deal damage to enemy unit equal to damage on the front friendly units. 15 damage, 10 damage. We might get someone with more damage. But I think that's not... Wait, deal damage to an enemy unit... To enemy units. I think I'm gonna grab cleave. Okay, let's loot. Increase max. Yes, I want to increase my dragon watch. That would bring us up to 10. After the deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. That should allow us to break the max capacity. Okay, so at 9, you already get extra egg. At 10, you get 2 golden eggs. We are a spell deck. But I kind of want to get a good Fireborn unit. But I also kind of want to upgrade Cleave. Or upgrade the Alchemy. Okay. This one. Actually, that's not a bad unit. Demonic Fledgling. On strike it gets Valor. On shift it gets Rage. We get the shift, I call it a shift dagger, shift sword or whatever it's called. This might be able to build its rage effectively. It's hard to choose, but we don't have many fighters, so I might just grab that one. Okay. I don't want to put holdover, but I'm going to put intrinsic on this. We can maybe put holdover on cleave. And then also reduce its mana cost. That is going to be amazing. More damage on one of the fire starters. And then consume. Yeah, sounds good. I can't really call this game an impulse buy, seeing that it wasn't really impulsive. I really just wanted to play it like months ago when it was originally announced. But it's definitely a good buy. Let's put you here. Up there. Great, we've got everything full. Frontier is going to be 10 damage, but it's going to be 10 damage to all of them. And we can drop this and then cleave. Yeah, that works. I'm pretty happy with that. I needed some electrolytes this week. I was low on electrolytes, and then I got some coconut water. It's hella expensive though, so I didn't do that very often. But when I do it, I enjoy it a lot. A alchemy right here, I think, is still the way to go. Let's greed. Let's just greed. Greed very hard. Am I gonna keep on greeding? Yes, I'm gonna keep on greeding. If you're gonna give me so many eggs, I'm gonna take all the eggs. So, for those who are listening and not playing, the eggs are the Dragon Ord. Okay, Legion. I have not seen this guy yet. Relentless. Combat in this room continues until... Okay, that we know. Titan Skin and then spikes. But it's getting Titan Skin from this guy in the back. So all it is really is spikes. That's annoying. We can jump him to the front and then cleave, but I think that is wasteful. Just do that. I just want to kill that guy. It's gonna do some damage, but that's... Okay, 10 damage is actually a lot. But I'm more focused on this guy anyway. Do not forget Phoenix Fire. So we've got Dragon Ord till 8. Kind of wish I had it a bit higher. Oh, but he's gonna die, so then we're at 9 already. Fantastic. Okay. Whichever group has spikes on them, I'm gonna love that a lot. We just keep on doing cleave, but actually do this first. Actually, let's undo that. I'm gonna put that on the one with the most damage, which is the one on the back. Because it is gonna kill itself. Then... Firestarter or Cleave. That's 14 damage. I think this is gonna do more damage. So close. Let's hope we get him on the next floor. I think this again. And then that's... Ah, we're one down. Oh, we'll take 80 damage to the heart, which is not too bad. Oh wait, are we gonna take more? No, we got it because of the Biogel. Cool. Deal 1 damage to enemy units. We can upgrade that, but I feel Cleave is already doing that for us. We do not need more Dragon Swords. Leave the Dragon Swords. Leave the Dragon Swords. I am going to leave everything here. I'm considering the lava flow though. Yeah, it's consumed, so it's not gonna really thicken our deck that much. Thicken our deck that much. Melee weakness, another cleave. I don't think we need another cleave. Okay, let's loot. Okay, Sizzling Firecracker. Spells gain +3 damage for each upgrade on their card. That's going to be very useful. Then Dragons and Whelps more damage or more Pyogel stacks. I think more Pyogel stacks. And then cards and rewards pack and unit banners come with a random upgrade, which is not too bad. Especially alongside Sizzling Firecracker, which is going to give more damage to upgraded spells. Unit cards without upgrade cost -1. But we're not really running units. Trial rewards plus 50%. Actually, that it sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Okay, let's see. Merchant of Arms. We might need to get life. Yeah, let's get life. I'm not gonna use another unit necessarily. An ornate mirror stands alone, unanchored to any wall or frame. Its glass ripples like some sort of portal. Curious, you pick up a small piece of scrap and toss it towards the mirror. Glass shimmers as the scrap disappears without a trace, until two identical pieces of scrap come hurling back out. It seems this mirror could be used to multiply your forces. How will you use this mirror? Copy a card, copy five cards. Let's see, what is worth copying 5 times? I don't think it's gonna copy a champion. Copy all of the cleaves. Copy all of the guildmongers. And then we get rid of all of these. I think that's what we do. We copy all of the guildmongers. This might be a bad idea. Seeing that we already have so many alchemy. So much alchemy. There's also copying lava flow 5 times. I wonder. Copy cleaves that many times doesn't make sense. Let's just get a bunch of these guildmongers. That might just be a very terrible idea, but hey. Actually, I also just want to see, do they count as dragons or as whelps? Just a dragon, cool. Merchant of Arms. I know what room I want. Let's reroll. None of these. None of these at once. We don't have any rooms or items. I'm gonna start purging stuff instead. Specifically the stewards. Yeah, if I didn't reroll, I would have gotten the last one as well. But you don't know. But you don't know what you're gonna get. Hard-headed. Archeon pushes attacked units to the back. That is okay. That is a funny hand. That is a pretty funny hand. So where do I want to put him? Obviously at the bottom. No, let's put him at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might not even use the demonic fledgling anymore. Dude, why give me all the alchemy this early? I want to put lava flow on him. Let's put lava flow on him. Should we do the expensive alchemy first? Yep, that is what I'm gonna do. If we can get the Dragon Ore to 13, but we need to increase the cap first. I believe some of the rewards is like extra mana, extra space. It is pretty grand. Wait, I forgot about this. After the deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. That is so cool, especially with all of our guildmongers now. Okay. Probably best just to get rid of that. Advance. Advance. Do I just cleave at the top? I think so, but I also kind of want to get rid of the spear steward. Let's cleave. Let's advance and then cleave. That is okay. I don't really care if he dies. I was thinking of resetting that. But we should have another guildmonger we can spawn in. Do I want to greed now? It seems like a bad idea. Seems like a bad idea. That I'm gonna do. Don't worry, that bottle is almost finished. It's not going back into the fridge. Okay. So I can drop him here. Consume. Let's put that on that one. Yeah. At least then he's in one hit territory for our heart gauge, or for our heart to take care of. Let's bring you to the front. Actually, remember, we need to kill stuff with spells. That is what I need to focus on. So, Guildmonger, yes. Can I kill this with one spell now? I can't. You know what? Maybe that's even better. That is probably better, right? Makes sense. And then he's on 18. I kind of also want to get rid of these buggers in the back. Just greed. Just greed. It's not gonna be necessary because these are gonna die. Don't greed. Greed is dumb when you don't need to greed. Get rid of you. Okay, I'm going to suffer against this boss at the moment, I think. Because he still has a bunch of damage or a life to chunk through. Okay. Not enough damage. Let's just put that on him. We're gonna wait with Phoenix Fire for when he comes around. And we're just gonna have to take the damage to the heart. It is sad, but it is true. It is painful. Okay, he can't do sweep damage. Yeah, that's getting it close, and this should kill it. Yay, finally. Didn't even need the ability. Yeah, there we go. Collect. Attuned explosive, and we have enough to play this. 150 on explosive. Attuned also multiplies the effect of magic power by 5, which means if we get something that increases the damage by 20, then it's plus 100 damage. I'm definitely grabbing that. Don't care for that. I like the Greed Dragon because we should be building about a bunch of Dragonwood, but the problem is we've got Sketches of Salvation, which is just going to deploy him in the second phase. We're not necessarily going to have a Dragon Horde then. So I'm going to skip that. And then we get extra mana. Okay, so let's loot. All of this looks kind of junk. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. When you equip the friendly units, gain conduits. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown. This also looks like a bunch of junk. Except I might take conduit if we ever get some kind of equipment. Let's take conduits. Split Anvil. When you play a spell, spells in your hand that cost less are reduced to 0 for the turn. Which is gonna work very well with Pyroclasm. Split Anvil it is. That was a good haul at the end. We must go for the magic. Trinkets are nice, but I want to upgrade my magic stuffs. We also get our first armory, so then we actually can get use of Pyroborn. Silence and armor 60. And that is Slay +1. We are at 4. Stoic Blade Mill? Or Bloodthirsty Blade? I think Stoic Blade Mill. Just because we're not really running attackers. Remove Consume? Maybe on Lava Flow. Spell Chain? Ooh, imagine you could Spell Chain Pyroclasm, but that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Unless we Spell Chain Lava Flow and remove Consume. No, let's reroll. Double stack. Double stack. And this, and now we don't have to remove Consume anymore. That is 10 magic power. That will increase this to 200. I think let's just take it. Doesn't add or take much away. But that extra 50 damage that I can spread could potentially do a lot. Do I want more damage shield or more pyogel? That is consumed though, and that's also consumed. We can remove a card from the deck. I don't know why this is specifically a hard choice. I'm gonna put this on Lava Flow. And I just want to make sure there's nothing else we want, yeah? Swifting Queen. Yeah, sure. Let's purge a card. What am I gonna purge? The Stewards. Yeah. Purge all Steward cards from your deck. Out with the olds. The achievements. Yeah, let's head forward. Non-boss enemy units restore 150 health when they move up. That's a lot of money. That we don't know. This is the thing that's going to get the most from that. I think we can handle it. We have a decent amount of damage. I'm going to put him at the top again. And then drop in all of our other guildmongers. Am I worrying about the Phoenix Fire now? I don't think so. Also don't really care too much about those. I'm gonna give my guy the armor and health and stuff. And then we alchemy. Oh, and that makes everything else cheaper. Fantastic. Yeah, why not? Okay, that's actually great. Now we can get alchemy out quite easily. And that's all due to split anvil. Don't want to waste lava flow here. That's not going to be enough. But I do want to kill stuff with spells so we can get a Luna unlocked. I am gonna keep on building defense up here. He's just gonna go up and get healed anyway. Hey, another Dragonlord. I'll drop this and everything else is free. Let's use Cleavia. Should probably drop that first. Just so that we get more Pyogel, man. I don't see why not. Let's do that. We're already almost back at 10 Dragonlord. Okay, I'm probably gonna cleave that. I need to deal with this bugger. Pyogel. 75 is not enough. Wait. Cleave. Valor. Damn, that's not enough. Let's try something else rather. So, cleave. Get rid of that guy, and then let's just build more valor. That's gonna be, what, 12 damage to the heart. Yeah. Not that bad. We can just pyroclasm him. Yeah. Why did I even not play that in the beginning? I forgot about that. Have a spell deal at least 175 damage in one hit. Overkill. We're gonna get a lot of unlocks very quickly. Nothing else. Back at 8. Okay, what does this do? Cal... Cal? I don't know how you would pronounce it. QEL. Cal the Corruptor. Triggers when you play a spell on the floor, apply corruption 3 to your units. Which is okay. Just means I need to run these here quick. He has a bunch of HP though. The corruption I don't really care for much. Not on the lower levels. Let's cleave. And this is where we get to use lava flow finally. Look at all of that HP. That is so insane. But Dragons of 10, if we survive this. Pyroclasm. I think I have to do Pyroclasm. 5. Oh, he's dead. What did I worry about? Got him. Okay. Moneymaker. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need anything here. Make rain can be good. Deal 5 damage to enemy units. Spend 5 gold and repeat this card's effect up to 3 more times. That would work well with the Pyogel. And we are seemingly making a lot of money. I think I'm gonna take this. It's pretty cheap. Except for the money cost. Ooh, this guy actually gives trample, which is pretty good. But we're not doing that, so let's skip. Let's loot. Maybe I should have taken one of those in the beginning. At least then it wouldn't have popped up again. Okay, first turn plus 2 is probably never going to be used. Unless I increase the space on my train. Yeah, I should have just gotten rid of that. It's fine. Merchant costs cheaper. And we've got a lot of money. Yeah, I think. Let's do Guild Marker. Let's do Guild Marker. And we still have a bunch to go through. So the loot hoard is paying out quite considerably. Herzal's Hoard, Imperial Well, clean out the deck and duplicate stuff. We'll get more trinkets. I like trinkets. I like artifacts. At the end of battle, gain 3 if your player took no damage. Valor grants an additional 1 armor per stack. That's fine. Armory. This restores health, and this applies valor. Sure, why not? Okay, so we've got Captain's Halo. At the start of turn, friendly units gain Valor 2 if they are at the front of the room. That's not bad. Deepwood Oil, equipped units gain 10 armor. Attuned Manacles, summon a whelp, reduces cooldown of friendly units by 1. I don't even think we have whelps. Why have I not seen one whelp? I don't even think in the demo I've seen a whelp. I might be wrong, but that's how it feels. We'll take the first one and we're gonna reroll. Spell cards upgrade an extra slot. I do want that. When you equip the unit, apply damage shield 1 is not bad. But I think I'm going to take that, and then when we get to the part where we need to upgrade spells, I'll upgrade the spells quite significantly. When a card with Consumer's Blade, deal 30 damage to the front enemy units. I can see use for it. At least then Alchemy will have a secondary use. Firestarter, so that is already 90, 120. 150. 180, 210. It's not a bad amount. Let's grab that. We'll save the rest. Draw -1 is fine. I don't mind that. I think that's a good opportunity to take. Plus we're getting an extra 50. I think that's already worked into the number there. Drop him here. Because there's no point getting extra Ember the first round if this is our setup. Okay. Probably gonna alchemy. Well, I am going to alchemy because it's gonna make everything else cheaper. Actually, it's just gonna let us play everything. Cleave? I believe so. Oh, they're already gonna die. Oh, because of the consume cards we were just playing. Okay. Sounds good. This is going back on you. Leave. Okay, wait. I'm gonna quick redo. It's not really necessary. I just need to remember fire gel before everything. Yo, attack of the sneezes. Again, sorry for that. My son is killing me. I just could not play this game. I could just not play this game. I was so excited for this. Even though I'm sick, I am just gonna roll with it. Cleave. We want to do selfless sacrifice. Then Firestarter. Then cleave. And just pull them up again. It's just a little sacrificial pawns here at the bottom. And they will be taken away very soon. And that is gonna happen. Do I want to use it at the top or the bottom? I think at the top. I do not want this to come through. Well, that's just 3 damage. Okay, so Slay trigger after dealing a killing blow gains 3 range. Yeah, why not? Ooh, that's beautiful to see. Just explode. Get destroyed. Okay, that's dealt with. Nothing to even worry about. As things are going, I believe we'll get to the end quite easy. Look at all our trinkets as well. Just gonna keep building Dragon's Sword. Fire starter, cleave. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that differently. Because I want the kill on this spell. Let's do that. Is that still not gonna kill it? Is that gonna kill it? Ah, damn it. Oh, we did get the one. Okay, cool. That is all that matters. I really want to see the new plans. Okay, make it rain. Cleave. Hold that. Not that. That will cost 15. And it doesn't have... We can get rid of Titan stacks. It costs us 15 to get rid of a bunch of Titan stacks. I'll take that. Oh, that corruption is a pain in the ass. It's gonna get rid of our shields. Even before we get to use it. Okay, cool. Who am I gonna put that on? They don't even get a chance to do anything. Yeah, let's put it on him. Fire starter, lava flow, cleave. It has so much HP. And the Titan skin. Is it gonna come through? That's not looking good. This guy has ended so many of my runs. It is not fun. We do have Pyroclasm again. Yeah, Pyroclasm. Hold him. There's nothing else I can do. It's 19 damage. That's not gonna do enough damage. Well, that is seemingly another run. That is unfortunate. We're doing pretty good. I was just saying we're gonna make it till the end, and then this beast comes out. It looks like a horned owl from outer. I'm not gonna say from where. Almost spoiled something. Wow. Okay, I'll take the new personal records. We've got the Lunar Clan. Fantastic.